Hey everyone, it's Garett with the Shine Ministry team. I hope you and your friends and family are having a blessed Tuesday. Thank you for joining me here for our weekly video devo. And so for this week, I wanted to focus on something that's probably pretty obvious. You'll hear a lot about it this week, but this week marks 1 year since our world changed. The way that we live our life had to be altered. With the revelations of the severity of COVID-19. And so as you go through this week, you're going to hear a lot of things in the media, a lot of things on social media that will reflect and review what's changed over the last year. I'm sure there will be plenty of blame going around as to why things were as bad as they were, or why did people overreact, or why did people not move fast enough. And I think it's really easy for us to get caught up in that, us being followers and believers in Jesus Christ. And so what I want to encourage you in this week as we reflect and review is for us to pause, take a deep breath, and to reflect and review what God wanted to teach us in this time and what he wants to do in and through us moving forward. And so the big thing as we reflect and ask God to reveal things to us is we know we've experienced loss, we've experienced pain, we've experienced a lot of hurt, not just with COVID, but with so many other things in the world around us. But in the midst of all of that, as a follower and believer in Jesus, my prayer is that I would draw closer to him in that. And so as we take a moment to review and reflect, I pray that each of us will ask God to show us something and to guide us into where he wants us to be moving forward. And so my wife and I talk about this. She loves to say this, but I think as followers of Jesus, what we need to focus on the most is keeping the main thing. And that's loving Jesus, growing in our faith, and loving people. And so whether you go to the core of this, and it's very simplistic, and I love this about in just my own life, and I'm a simple guy, but Matthew 22, Jesus says very clearly, the most important things are to love God and to love your neighbor. In Matthew 28, he sends his disciples out. He sends us out to say, go make disciples of all nations. And so as we move forward in this season of life, as we reflect on the past year and move forward, I pray that as followers, we would have an urgency, we would have a zeal, we would have a joy, and then we would have an intentional pursuit of loving God and growing in our faith and living that out by loving the people around us and sharing the gospel of Jesus with them. We live in a lost world that needs to hear the gospel. And if there's anything we've learned in this year of life, is that this place and this time is temporary. These things don't last, but our souls do. And so it's important to have a love for our Father, to walk in our relationship with Jesus in a way that is glorifying to him and good for us, and to love our neighbors. And we love them by helping meet their needs, build relationships, and most importantly, sharing Jesus. Have a great week. We love all of you. We're so excited for what God's doing in the suite. It's fun to have Thursdays going. Our Sundays are happening. And so we hope to see you soon in the Shine Suite. Have a great week. Bye.